Gold Og or Purple Scar? I'm glad you asked that because this is an educational commentary. Make sure you slap a like. We had over 50,000 likes, I believe, on the last video. So a lot of you really want to see these educational commentaries come back. So they are coming back. And in this episode, we are going to be talking about the assault rifles in chapter 2. We talked about the shotguns last episode. We're going to talk about the assault rifles, especially the new AUG, the purple and gold AUG burst rifle. This is not the same as the old school purple and gold FAMAS. It is a different gun, and I'll show you why. Hopefully we find one in this game, because if we don't, I gotta redo this thing. We're landing in risky reels. I missed the spot. It's great. This guy's already got the top kind of handled, but I'm gonna challenge him anyways, just because I'm a little bit of a psycho. Oh, it looks like he just got killed. So we got ourselves a burst rifle right here. Now the green and blue burst are not my favorite guns, because there's actually a huge difference between the green and blue burst and then the purple and gold AUG. They play completely differently, and I'll show you why. Even if I have to upgrade this burst, I'll show you why. Let's go ahead and farm up a little bit. That guy seems kind of decent. He was positioning himself preemptively to try to get us good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just farm up. Got a shotgun now. I'm dropping the burst for now. I do value the green AR over the green and blue burst. Now, personally, some of the controller players that I play with, like Nick Merrick, says he prefers the burst because it seems to mesh better with his aim assist than the previous burst. So if you're a controller player, you might want to take the burst over the regular green AR. But for me personally, I found more success with the green AR. But when it comes to the purple and gold AUG, it's a completely different approach that I take to it. So we do have a player who is kind of like trying to get the jump on us. So I'm going to be playing the outskirts right here, keeping it chill. I got my sniper reloaded. Everything's reloaded. Run around the side. I have about 300 mats, which is enough for this one fight. It should be. Nades. Looks like he actually doesn't know where I am. The fact that he's nading that back spot over there. Yeah, he's just nading that building. Unless there's another player here. But he is nading that building. It sounds like he was throwing the nades from over here. Yep, something just broke. You can see that something just broke above there, so I know he's there. I don't know if he heard me. Playing very sneaky. He doesn't know I'm here. Good little shot. Now we're gonna build up, and I'm gonna shoot him out. Now, unfortunately, right there, the gray tack, was letting us down a little bit, just a little bit, you know. We were hitting those. I'm actually gonna drink both these big pots, and then go grab that med kit that was back there. And then take it from there. So we had such a huge health advantage. Not the gray tack, the green tack. We had such a huge health advantage there that I was willing to not build and just shoot back at him. I was a little surprised that he was doing the same exact thing. It wasn't the best move on his part. He probably had a bit, considering, look at his mats. It looks like he landed on a llama. So he probably had a way better chance just kind of trying to outbuild us instead of just going for that straight up, just back-to-back shotgun fight. And we hit him. We hit him 3 times. We hit him for 100 with a snipe, 30 with the AR. He's down to 70 health. And then unfortunately those 2 tack shots were 22, 22, then 58. So we nearly lost that encounter, but it's not something that I wouldn't do again. I just had to be a little bit more focused on those shots and make sure I hit him for more damage. As much as people like to complain about, you know, the sometimes the attacks or the pumps hitting for like 9 or 20 or whatever they're hitting for in whatever meta. at the end of the day, I'm actually gonna take this rocket launcher just because I'm already full shield and the rocket's pretty useful. At the end of the day, it really does come down to your aim. Even when you're hitting for like those 20s and 30s, it's because your aim might be a little bit off. Now this season, there has been some reports of the shots and the hitboxes not working correctly. And I think Epic is addressing those very soon. If that's the case, there might be situations where your aim is on point or your aim is off and you still hit for a lot or you don't hit for a lot. But typically speaking, when everything is working properly, those shotgun shots where you hit for 20 or 30, it's because you were off aim. You weren't on point. And sometimes someone needs to say that, because I see a lot of people complaining about their shotguns not hitting hard. Even I sometimes would be like, oh my God, my shotgun, I can't believe it. No, it's just, you're just not aiming on them. So I think I have enough mats to go back, grab that burst rifle and upgrade. Now, it would have been nice to get a blue burst. Before I go do that, I'm just going to loot this chest right here. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a blue burst, or maybe I'll even get luckier and get a purple and gold AUG. Because there is something I want to point out about the purple and gold, that there's 3 chests here. Oh, so cool. So you should know this, because by the way, like I said in the last video, the chests have a 100% spawn rate. So that means in this spot right here, on this spot in the map, there's always going to be 3 chests, and you can farm these rocks and have a somewhat decent start to your game. Like look, you got three chests, you got some brick, got a lot of things to farm, and probably not going to get contested. I mean, now that I say, talked about this spot, probably will get contested. But let's say you don't land there, but let's say you land like Risky Reels or at the farm or just anywhere nearby. You just run through those chests for like a quick 3-piece, unless someone already went there. So let's go. We're going to go ahead and upgrade this burst. Before we upgrade it, I'm going to upgrade it to blue. And then before we upgrade it to purple, I want to show you something really important. So here we go. I'm going to box in, because this actually takes a second to... And it looks like they reduced the upgrade cost to 150, 150, 150. They used to be 250. So blue burst. When you're aiming down sight, as you can see, you have the first shot accuracy. It does take a little bit to get to that first shot accuracy. The time it takes to get the first shot, it takes a little bit longer, right? And then when you start shooting, if you hold down the spray, you never get first shot accuracy by holding it down. And if you try to shoot and time your shots for first shot accuracy, it's pretty slow. Now the purple and gold works much differently. I need some bricks. So let me farm some brick real quick, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The purple and gold work much differently, and the reason why they're so powerful is because of the first shot accuracy mechanic and how fast it takes to get into that first shot, and how you can maintain it even while holding down the spray on the gun. So by the way, I was incorrect. They didn't reduce the amount of materials to upgrade the gun. It's only based off of the rarity. So it actually is going to cost 250 to get to that purple. And I think if we want to get to gold, it might even cost more, 350. So if Epic's watching this, I want to say that these values are a little high, in my opinion. We just use all our materials for this upgrade. But let me just show you guys real quick the difference, and then so we can go killing some people. So this AR, right? It's gonna take a little bit to get the first shot, just like any gun. It does seem a little bit faster than the green and blue, but once you start shooting, it's gonna stay in that first shot accuracy in between every single burst. So you never lose the first shot. You shoot, first shot, first shot, first shot. You stay, like I'm holding down the trigger, and you always get first shot in between every single shot of your burst from the purple and gold. That makes the gun so much more consistent and so much better than the gold and purple FAMAS from previous seasons. That's why a lot of people are actually using this gun. Previous seasons, people didn't really like the gold and purple FAMAS. Only a few people actually liked it. And it was a lot more random with those guns. But this gun is a lot more consistent. Hopefully I can actually show it off. And there's 20 people left in this game. I definitely want to try to start pushing some people after I get a little bit more mats, after having spending all my mats on upgrading. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to push some people and showcase this gun in action. The circle is away. You do got to be aware where the circle is. Now, for the sake of the educational commentary, I kind of was not really thinking about the circle because I wanted to get this upgrade and explain to you guys the gun mechanic. So we are going to be moving, and we got to move fast. If we get caught here by somebody, you don't really have the option to run away. If somebody pushes you while you're rotating out of the circle, it's very rare that you have the option to run away, especially if they're close enough or if they get some decent tags on you. You might just have to kill them extremely quickly, like extremely fast. You gotta just go for a rocket play or go for a quick jump in their face for 50-50, and just hope that you have the better aim and the better, you know, reaction to put them down. There's no mobility currently in the game. When I'm making this video, there's no mobility, so you got to keep that in mind. You can get caught in the storm very, very easily. As you can see, this guy's trying to hold us in. This might be a good time though to use this burst rifle if this guy keeps shooting me. Right there, I didn't wait for first shot just because it looked like he had a sniper in his hand, and I just didn't want to risk getting sniped. Got people around us. That's okay. Little 30 piece right there. He's got to move. We've got to move. He's got to move first, though. Let's keep moving. Really close to circle. This barn's going to kind of protect us a little bit. Unfortunately, I think he's ramping over us, which is a very aggressive move. Yeah, he is. He is. And he's in a storm still, so... There we go. Little burst shot. He's very weak. Now we're going to go over the top of him. We took his we put a floor over him and a ramp, and we were able to just quickly hop over the top and kill him. This guy played extremely poorly. The fact that he tried to ramp over the top of this building when we both were just trying to exit, at that point you just got to get in, which is what we did, and we were able to get in first and kind of get the jump on him. Not a lot of people left in this lobby, and that guy kind of used all his mats, unfortunately. So we're gonna start pushing people, try to kill them for their mats. Oh, it looks like there's a llama right here, so that actually plays out really well for me. Let's get... There we go. So right there, like we were only getting the one tags in between the bursts. Definitely could do better there. Definitely, I could be aiming and shooting a little better in that situation. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the... Actually, I'm just gonna keep the SMG and the AR and the shotgun. I will be honest with you, the rocket launchers are very strong, of course, but you got to remember, like, you're not... I mean, in this season, a lot of times you will have the rocket because they spawn a lot more often. Previous seasons, I didn't really make educational content with the rockets because they don't spawn as often, and I don't want people to like get used to using the rockets. But this season they are more common, and I'm going to make a commentary eventually about the rockets. Unfortunately, this guy's holding us, and we got the storm on our back, and we're not very close. We're not very close at all to where we need to be. We do have the mats to like keep moving, but this guy could very easily... It looks like he's not really like... It looks like he's going for the fight. So like I said before, if somebody's doing this, you know, you can try to run away, but it's going to be very difficult. I just want him... I kind of want him on my backside right now. And we're going to go up and around. Let him take height. And then we're going to get back to just running. Forward. Forward, forward. I'm going to drop down low so I don't have to use floor mats anymore. Keep moving. Again, up. Shoot. Keep moving. We got more people on our back. We got 700 metal. So I'm chilling right now. First rifle for a lot. SMG, finish him off. So we were able to punish this player for his poor decision making. We will take a little bit of storm damage here, and it's ticking for 2. It's going to start ticking for 5 very soon. But we're able to catch back up. And he actually had a lot of materials, which is a shame because he really could have saved those and just kind of tunneled in with me. But instead, he decided to challenge me. And in that fight, if we had both like stalled, it would have been very bad because of the fact that the storm would start ticking for 5. Looks like this guy's shooting somebody who's running in. And I'm actually just gonna get over the top of him, take his roof, block my back, take his sidewall. There we go. Gotta be careful here. We are low health. Let him take the roof. I don't mind. I'll let him take that as well. Expand out. He dodged that. He dodged that. That's okay. Here we can try to play around with him a little bit more. I'm actually gonna go ahead and build up. When I actually fake out and not build up. Make sure everything's reloaded. Looks like he's kind of aware that we're decent. He took the wall. I'll let him take that. I let him take it because I knew that we would be able to actually come out on top there. And unfortunately, the storm is closing fast. We're not in a good spot. We have a lot to tunnel with, though. Fortunately, he's trying to hold us, and it's not a good look. I need to get over the top of him. Got a lot of people trying to storm hold me today, and it's frustrating. Super close to getting out of here. Just got to use all our mats. There we go. These bottom shots where I'm like, they're like above me and I'm just kind of like peeking over and shooting them seems to be working super well. We're now in and we can kind of edit out and just look up at him. Take these shots with the burst. We know he's weak. Storm is on our back. We got about 45 seconds before this thing starts moving. I want to put some pressure on him. If he starts trying to break this ramp, I'm gonna hop out the side and shoot him from the side. Gotta watch the sniper. I do have his roof. All right, 20 seconds left. There we go. We had to go for it. We had no other choice. We got his mats now. One player remaining. We're gonna use these. We're gonna use the wood to get in, and we're gonna use the metal to push him. Gotta be careful. Some of these ramps are building in the floor. Now we're gonna use metal. Gonna expand. Let this metal behind us kind of like build a little bit. Gonna get this on. We have about 300 wood left, so we gotta challenge him here. When I ramp up, basically I'm gonna ramp up, and as he tries to shoot my ramp, I'm gonna shoot him in the face with this AUG and hope I get like a triple headshot or something. So it's not gonna be a... He's already up. All right, we're connected. We're connected. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need. Need to connect to him. Expand. He's got that. He's got that. He's got the height. Seems like a decent player. I'm looking for the shot. Don't have a whole lot of materials left. Looks like he's holding high ground. It's not a good look for me because I don't have mats to really push him. There we go. We have height. He kind of messed up. Took a quick shot on him. I'm gonna put pressure from above. Now we're gonna go down and take this. Well, it looks like he's expanding his little box. Definitely a decent player. Definitely knows what he's doing. Circle is closing in on where we are exactly. So what we'll do is we have the mats to kind of keep pushing this. We got to pay attention. He might try to edit up his previous building. That sounds like exactly what he's doing. Renegade Raider, huh? Oh, Renegade Raider doesn't want to lose, that's for sure. So I'm playing this out just a little slower. I'm gonna get this low and I'm gonna try to take it. Took it. Look for the shot. He's expanding out the side. He wants height, guys. He wants height badly. I'll have to let him have it. I don't have my SMG reloaded. Let me get low. Took some decent shots from the low ground. Trying to break him out. There we go. There we go. We have some mats on the floor. Perfect. That's what we needed. Fortunately, this guy is not really willing to work with us here. When we had height, he just boxed up. When we have low ground, he just boxed up. We were able to take some really good low ground shots against him. Really worked him right there. Even though we had 0 mats, we were able to just really like look up and kind of make him move around a lot more. So he just dropped down to reconnect so that he could, I don't know. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. He was standing on our ramp. Very quick edit into a shot. Not too difficult. Looks like he really wants to put this ramp into action, but not really working out for him right now. There we go. Just went around the side. It's not a Renegade Raider, but whatever he was. He was a decent player, but you can tell he was playing scared. He was allowing me to maneuver around him freely. He was standing on my bills, which gave me free shots. When he had high ground and we had low ground, he did absolutely nothing with it. He didn't put pressure from the high ground. He didn't shoot back from the low ground. And he just basically allowed me to outplay him with, you know, experience, better angles, and better edits. Definitely, he was afraid. He really wanted to win, but he wasn't good enough. And there was a lot of mistakes that he made at the end that you can watch back as I pointed them out. Thank you guys for watching this educational commentary. If you guys want to see more educational commentaries, like this video and subscribe. You guys got 50,000 likes on the previous video. Let's see if we can do better this video, and we'll have a third commentary for you guys later this week. Like I said, these commentaries are back now that this new season is out and mechs are gone, so it's a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for watching.